So Hugo, before we started our call, we asked you to run around that house of yours, try and get the girls out of your way to try and rob 3 things in your house. So the 3 things we asked you to find and to muscle up were a piece of rugby memorabilia. So did you manage to find a piece of rugby memorabilia? And does it have a good story behind it, most importantly?
I have got loads of memorabilia, not just rugby and sporting memorabilia, but I've got none of it in the house. Like, the missus just won't have it. But I'm in a household that is just dominated by women, and my wife doesn't really care that much for rugby. I mean, she's proud of what I've done, but I don't think she wants it dotted around the house. So we've got nice portrait pictures from family holidays and all that kind of stuff. But in terms of sporting memorabilia, no, not a chance. So I don't actually have anything physical with me to show or talk about. But that's all in storage. But I'm more than happy to tell you some tales.
If there was one piece that you could find, which is probably in your parents' house or somewhere elsewhere in storage, what would be, I suppose, your most prized possession in relation to your rugby career and all that you have achieved?
Rugby career, we touched upon it earlier. I managed to get the ball from the 3rd test of that Lions tour in '09, and I got the whole squad to sign it. And it's you play sport for loads of different reasons. One of the big parts of it are the memories. And just like a good song can take you back to a moment in time, as can sporting memorabilia. And that ball represent a lot to me. The journey that I went to play on the Lions, that 3rd test was incredible. I know we lost the series, but we won that match, and to have helped the team in a way to win that match meant a lot to me, and to have signature of all the lads on it. So that's probably right up there for me.
So we had Brian O'Driscoll on the show a couple of weeks ago, and he spoke about the 2009 Lions tour, and he spoke about how it actually worked out really well as a social element because of the timing of the games. Obviously, the timing of the games you're laughing here. You must have a few stories to tell about the nights out and the bonding. Let's talk about the bonding that happened on that tour.
It was the last tour before social media took off. So we properly got to enjoy ourselves. There was a buy-in from everyone that after every game we would just have a drink. I remember one midweek match, we got on a Lions bus, and the Lions bus was not subtle. It's red 50-seater thing with Lions written across it. And we've turned up, I've forgotten where we were in South Africa, and we've parked the bus outside a nightclub. Imagine that happening today. It just wouldn't happen today. And it waited there for us 3 o'clock afterwards, straight on the bus back. Nothing was said. But I mean, there's a lot of stories I could tell, and there's a lot of people I could probably stitch up. I don't think I want to do that, but I'll tell you a story about. I'll tell you what was really cool. So after the 3rd test, the series was done, 7-week tour, all come to a close, and we knew we were going to have a big night on the Saturday, but we're also going to have a really special day on the Sunday. And we all went out Saturday night. I'll come back maybe and tell you this story another time, but Sunday morning, waking up, we went into our team room, and Daniel Craig, James Bond, has sent us 12 magnums of Bollinger and a note signed by him to say, well done on the victory.
What a legend.
To kick off, to give you a break. Yeah, he's a big rugby fan. He comes to loads of England games. He loves it. Always comes in the changing room. So it was nice to get a couple of bottles of shampoo from James Bond. Yeah.
Nice story. The second piece we asked you was a jersey that you had swapped. So what was your, I suppose, most special jersey that you have swapped? Or if you, even though you mightn't have it in your house, what do you think is your most special one?
See, this isn't the most special jersey that I've got. And I think whenever you get players talking about their career, they only ever talk about all the good moments. And I think it's important just to have balance. I believe in heaven and hell, okay? And I think heaven and hell often can exist on the rugby pitch. I've experienced what heaven feels like on the rugby pitch, but I've also experienced what hell feels like on a rugby pitch. And the best thing about sport is it can be really humbling. And so I played against Argentina in 2009 to come off the back of a Lions tour, playing really well, felt great. And I got picked to play 15 for England. And this game was by far the worst game I ever played in my whole life. Like, I'm talking from under 13s all the way through, the worst game. And as a rugby player, the way in which you play, the way in which you perform, it's got a lot to do with your own self-worth as well, I think. And if you play badly, you feel bad about yourself. If you play great, you feel great about yourself. It's like quite simple, isn't it? And this day was the worst game. I played at 15. I couldn't catch a cold that day. I dropped every single high ball. Like, honestly, it was hammering it down the rain, and I couldn't catch a thing. And I thought I was like really good in the air. That was one part of my game that I thought, yeah, solid under a high ball. Like, I went and chased every single restart, crossfield kicks, kick it onto Ugo's wing, he'd catch a ball, he'd score. And this day, I couldn't do it. And when you're really bad at the thing you think you're really good at, it takes a massive hammer into your confidence. And the reason why I think this shirt is special for me is because, yeah, just remember that sport can really humble you. And for every good moment that you had, like, don't get too ahead of yourself. Don't get too carried away. And I used to have that shirt framed in my house because it was a good reminder as to, don't get too carried away with yourself. So that's why that jersey's special.
Surprised your
to
better
myself.
half didn't leave that one up there.
Yeah, for every time I came back late. Yeah, exactly. For every time I came back late from a boys' night out, she's got England Argentina on the TV. You weren't any good anyway. Like, who do you think you are? So yeah, that's the reason. Like, I still have that jersey. Like, it's because I don't know. I just think it's important. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if that makes any sense.
No, it does. It's brilliant.
Yeah, between your wife humbling you and I think your teammates, I'm sure if they're anything like our teammates, you know, they'll keep you firmly on the ground anyway. And I'm sure they let you know about the stinker that you had that day.
Too right.
So the last thing is something non-rugby that you treasure. So hopefully this item is currently residing in your house, the fact that it is non-rugby.
Yeah, I have it with me. It's my wedding ring. Here it is. I've actually got 3 wedding rings. I'm never allowed to take them off. So this is like one of those silicone ones so you can use it in the gym, right? So it doesn't get mashed up. And then I've got a yellow gold one. And I'm of the opinion, like, girls love diamonds, right? Why can't bloke have them too? So I got another one made up, like full diamond set, because I thought if I'm going to splash out on her, I'm also going to splash out on me. So I've actually got 3 wedding rings, and obviously they're all like quite symbolic. So there you are. So yeah, my third item is my wedding band.
Ian, don't be getting ideas now about the diamond bling bling ring. Do you think you'd be rocking that yourself?
I could see you with a diamond band, to be fair.
Yeah, if Ugo's got it, Anna will want it on me, no doubt.
Yeah, but both of you engaged, right? Engaged? Is that
Yeah,
right?
engaged, yeah.
When you both
so
get married?
we're both getting married both this summer, aren't we?
Next, so 2021, hopefully, if everything goes ahead. Yeah, hopefully.
Where? You get married abroad or at home?
I'm getting married at home.
I'm getting married. Oh, sorry. I think there's a delay on my mic now, but sorry, Emer, after you.
I'm getting married at home. Yeah, we had planned to go abroad, but Rugby World Cup and qualifiers and I suppose life like that, it's very hard to plan a wedding around a rugby season that keeps moving with, I suppose, the current situation that we're in. So hopefully we make it to the World Cup and that I have that issue to deal with next summer.
Okay, fair. Mads, I doubt I'll be invited to your wedding, but I'm desperate to get to Vegas. If you haven't had your stag do yet, please come. Like, even if you're not going to Vegas, just send something through the post, and I'll just say to Mrs., I've got to go. Like, I've not been to Vegas for years, and
we can sort something out 100%. Yeah.
Please, just make it official. Like, do you know that thick card with like gold embossed writing? If you just send that through the post, and we'll make it official. Give me a green card to Vegas.
We'll
please.
see you there.
And then we can get you on again the next show, and you can chat about it on the podcast then the next time.
House of Rugby Ireland, here on Joe, together with Guinness. Game changed.